Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of T-Dog RC, and today's episode is all about the Maiden of this. So this is the ZOHD Dart XL Extreme Enhanced version, and I took it down the field a couple of weeks ago. It was very hot. It was a really nice day, one of the hottest days of the year here in the UK, but it was also very breezier than I would normally, or windier should I say really, than I would normally fly in, but I wanted to get this Maiden. I know these are very stable, so I thought it would be okay. Also, along with Maiden and the ZOHD, I was also trying out this, which is my jumper T-Lite radio, with the Crossfire Nano in the back, Crossfire Nano transmitter, Crossfire receiver in the ZOHD. I have used this before in my Reptile, because I've moved the Reptile over to this. On the actual flight footage, Maiden footage, I actually sort of forget to talk about this, to be honest. So I'll tell you now, having done the Maiden, that really like this. Really nice little controller. Feels good in the hands. Flies absolutely fine with this. Feels like you've got, you know, good control. The only slight downside to it is that there aren't many switches on it. So if you're using something like iNav, you do sort of run out of switches really to be able to control things. What I'm going to have to do once I've got this all trimmed up using auto trim, I'll then have to take auto trim off the controller and assign that switch to something else, like auto tune or something like that. But yeah, that's the only downside to it, but other than that, works really well. The Crossfire module works really well. So as usual, just want to say thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for subscribing. If you could help me out by giving me a thumbs up, that helps the video on YouTube. If this is the first time you've come across my channel, then please, it really help me out by hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, but obviously I'm trying to grow my channel, and if you're into fixed wing RC, then this is the right channel for you. And I cover everything from nitro, bolter, FPV, through to EDF, aircraft and all that sort of stuff. So if that sounds good to you, then you want to subscribe to my channel. Watch out for more stuff coming up. So yeah, let's cut to the flying field and watch the Maiden of me flying the ZOHD Dart XL Extreme Enhanced version. Right then guys, so just to quickly run through the setup again, I've got a 3300 milliamp 4S in this, pushed right up to the front. That gives me the CG about right. Then I've got my Matek F405 wing in there. The wiring's not the neatest, but it does the job for the time being. I may neaten that up at a later stage. And then everything else is stock. So this is the PNP version, so it comes with a 40 amp ZOHD ESC, and then the motor's just the standard Sunny Sky one. Everything else, motors, servos, prop, is all stock. I'm also having a blast with this, which is the jumper T-Lite radio. I have used this once before on one of my other wings, but yeah, thought I'd use it. I've got a Crossfire module in the back, the Nano module, and obviously a Crossfire receiver in the ZOHD. So my plan is same as the FX79 that I made, and I'm going to launch this I'm actually going to launch it in acro mode this time, so I've got a little bit of wind rejection, and then flick it into manual mode, manually trim it up, then land it, then enable auto trim, disarm it, power it off, and then reset the trims to neutral on my transmitter, and then hopefully that should be about set for iNav. So we shall give it a go.
Okay, she's up. Let's just try and get it trimmed out now. I actually think it's not badly trimmed, to be honest. So it's very windy, as you can see, but coping with it well so far. Probably wants a bit of down trim, I think. It's certainly going up with the power on. I think it's about there now. It's actually coping with the wind fairly well. You can still do with a bit of down elevator, I think.
4 minutes.
Perhaps still needs a bit of down. Whoa! I can't remind it whether that's the wind or not. Yeah, it's definitely.
Trim maximum.
Give it some beans. Definitely climbing with the throttle up. Woo.
3 minutes.
So obviously just flying it line of sight at the moment. I'm not FPVing it just yet. I think it needs more down, but I've reached the maximum, so I'll have to reset my trims and in fact I might land it and try again. This is going to be interesting. It's down, so I need some more down trim for sure. Just quickly check what I've got left on the battery. I've only been flying for about 3 minutes. Yeah, we got loads left. One thing I was worried about was how hot the DJI air unit got, but I think it is staying fairly cool. It doesn't feel too bad. So quickly gonna do this. Okay, we'll give it another go. Put a bit more down in now. Still climbing, I think. It's quite a cool noise. It sort of makes a ripping noise as it's flying along. I think that's about right now. Very stable. Even in these winds, it's really stable. Still absolutely wanting to climb though.
Trim maximum.
So I'm still at maximum trim.
1 minute.
Tell you what, the old 737s must be doing some training today. He's going a bit low. Right, that I think is just about flying level.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 up.
Right, I'll bring it in again. I think there's still loads of battery left. Oh, a bit of a heavy landing. But it's fine. Actually no, it's not fine. It snapped the control horn. Bollocks. Right then guys, so annoyingly that landing has snapped the control horn. I have got some CA, but I don't want to risk and some kicker as well, but I just don't really want to risk that, especially with it being windy, because if that snaps off mid-flight, it's game over. So I'm gonna have to take that back and fix it. That's a bit frustrating because I got another battery to use and I was just getting into that. But so semi-successful Maiden. I mean, hand launch was all fine, more or less got it trimmed out. I've set auto trim, but obviously now I can't test it to see how iNav handles it until I've got to get that control horn replaced, and then I shall try again. The only thing that is also annoying is it probably means I'm going to have to re-trim it, because that's not going to be in the exact same position as it was before, so a bit frustrating, but there we go. But yeah, other than that, went pretty well. As I say, hand launch was absolutely fine. Handles the wind pretty well, it seems, because it is very breezy today, and it was ripping along quite nicely. I was quite pleased with the speed of it. Yeah, so overall seems pretty good to me. But I'll perhaps do a follow-up video to this one of the another test, 'cause I've not tested return to home or loiter mode or any of the horizon or acro mode or anything like that, because I haven't got around to doing that yet. So I'll probably do another follow-up video after this one when I'm testing iNav. But yeah, as usual, thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for the next one.